What's up, friends? Today, we're diving into the epic conclusion of Watchmen Chapter 2, the animated movie that faithfully adapted Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons' groundbreaking comic. First off, let's celebrate how Watchmen was brought to life in animation form across 2 chapters. It was everything fans could have hoped for. Dr. Manhattan's cryptic statement about finding new hope and Ozymandias acknowledging has sparked some serious speculation. I'm here to fancraft a potential future for DC animation. The animated adaptations of Watchmen captured the essence of the original comic with a visual flair and storytelling depth that stayed true to the source material. It's rare to see such a faithful translation, and for fans of the comic, it was like reliving the story all over again. But for those who may not know, Watchmen isn't just a self-contained narrative. It's part of something much bigger, especially when you consider Jeff Johns' Doomsday Clock. For those unfamiliar, Doomsday Clock was a 12-issue series that brought the Watchmen characters into the broader DC universe. It's one of the most ambitious crossovers in comic book history. Dr. Manhattan doesn't just step into the DC universe, he reshapes it. His actions ripple through the timeline, affecting iconic heroes like Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. The core of Doomsday Clock is the ultimate clash of ideologies. Superman's hope versus Dr. Manhattan's detached logic. Their confrontation was one of the most talked about moments in comics at the time. Adapting this story into animation could be monumental for DC animation, giving fans a chance to see their favorite characters interact in a way that's never been done before on screen. At the end of Watchmen Chapter 2, Dr. Manhattan's mention of finding new hope leaves the door open to all kinds of possibilities. Could this be a subtle nod to the events of Doomsday Clock? It feels like too deliberate a choice to ignore. WB Animation has a golden opportunity here to explore this storyline in a new medium. If Doomsday Clock gets the animated treatment, it would likely need to be split into at least 2 chapters, given the complexity and depth of the story. Here are some key elements fans would want to see. Superman versus Dr. Manhattan. The philosophical and physical clash between these 2 titans would be the heart of the story. The new Rorschach. Bringing Rorschach's legacy into the DC universe was a bold move in the comics, and his interactions with Batman were unforgettable. The multiverse implications. Dr. Manhattan's meddling with the timeline is a chance to explore the vastness of the DC multiverse in ways we haven't seen in animation before. The emotional core. Despite all the cosmic stakes, Doomsday Clock is a deeply human story, and an animated adaptation would need to capture that. Since James Gunn took over DC Studios, we've seen a shift in how DC properties are being handled. Gunn has expressed a desire to do things differently, focusing on quality over quantity. However, the animated division of WB has been a consistent source of excellence for years. With Watchmen Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 now complete, it feels like the perfect time to keep the momentum going with Doomsday Clock. Whether or not WB Animation decides to adapt Doomsday Clock, it's clear that the ending of Watchmen Chapter 2 was meant to leave the door open for something more. Fans love these characters, and seeing them cross over into the DC universe would be a dream come true. So what do you think? Would you like to see a Doomsday Clock animated movie? Do you think it could live up to the comics? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of comics and animation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.